Yo, what is happening, you confused Comfy? Today, we're taking a look at one of the overlooked V Pokemon from the Silver Tempest set. That's right, I'm talking about Hisuian Arcanine V. 230 HP, so above average HP for a V Pokemon, but it doesn't evolve, so we don't get to more HP later on. It's got the Irresistible Force ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may move a fighting energy from one of your other Pokemon to this Pokemon, and then Rock Bullet for 4 colorless energy. I know it looks like a steep energy cost, but I'll show you guys why it doesn't matter. 4 colorless energy, 90 damage, plus 30 more damage for each fighting energy attached to this Pokemon. So if we get 4 fighting energy on this, the base damage is 210, and for each additional fighting energy, we're doing plus 30 more damage after that, and we can be 1 KOing pretty much anything in the format. And Arcanine V is a turn 1 attacking beast. So let's go ahead and take a look at the list, and I can show y'all how we're attacking turn 1 with this thing. So to get all that energy on the Arcanine V on that first turn of the game, to be able to attack on the first turn and take KOs on our first turn, going second, of course, we utilize the Galarian Zapdos with the Strong Legs charge. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach up to 2 fighting energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. And we play 4 of them. And we don't just play 4 of them, we also play 4 scoop up nets to reuse them. So we get the Zapdos in play, we attach some energy to it from our hand, we move the energy off of the Zapdos onto an Arcanine with the Irresistible Force, and then we scoop up the Zapdos and we do it again. And we've got 18 basic energy in this deck, so we don't really run out of energy at any point for the most part. But we want to make sure we're not just hitting hard, fast. We also want to be hitting big numbers late. So we play 3 EXP share in this deck, so that way when our Arcanines are getting knocked out, we are able to conserve some of that energy so we can build up to bigger hits later in the game. There's not too much else to say about the list. Got a Greninja, some Crobats for some consistency. The draw supporters are just researchers and Serenas. Haven't messed around too much with that, but I could see some Marnies being reasonable. Of course, we got some Training Court in here because Path to the Peak is really annoying, and it does get us more energy back as our things get KO'd or we discard the energy with Greninja, so that's really cool as well. And that's the list. 2-line list. Let's go ahead, let's get some gameplay, and I'll show y'all how we get it done. All right, we are getting into it. We are going second, probably. Yes, we're going second here. Zapdos start. Our opening hand is okay. Definitely leaves a little to be desired. You can say Kyurem deck with double turbo energy, if I saw that correctly. So is it Arceus Kyurem? I'm actually so confused now as to what my opponent's playing. There's an Arceus, and we're setting up pretty well for a potential turn 1 donk here on my opponent. So that's what we're going to go for. We'll see what our top deck is, but it's looking pretty good. Go back for 6 after that. Yeah, looking pretty good. I'm liking it. We'll see what my opponent's got. Just a double turbo. Anything off the heavy ball, or can we get the donk? Oh, there's the Kyurem. All right, but they can't Trinity Charge to it or anything. So still feeling good for this donk. What our top deck gives us. Another Ultra Ball. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go Ultra Ball away, an Ultra Ball and energy. I'll keep the other Ultra Ball around. Grab myself a Arcanine. Throw that down. Throw out the Training Court. Use the Training Court to recover an energy. I'm going to scoop up net this Zapdos. Send up that Zapdos down for 2 energy. And then Crobat for 6. And we're hoping for 2 energy here. Yes, let's go. Actually, we got so much more than 2 energy. Yeah, we're getting the donk here, no problem. Net up the Zapdos again. Zapdos down, 2 more energy. Move them up. We are going down 2 net here, so I'm actually going to net this up again. I'm going to discard it to get it off the bench. It's been used, and it's done. Make room for some fresh Zapdos. Let's get it. Another Zapdos down, another 2 energy. So we could have hit with 6 energy here. But I'll settle for 4. That's fine. KO on the Arceus, 420. We'll take it. 6 energy. Basically could have KO'd like anything on this first turn, I feel like. Got plenty of resources now to follow up. My opponent's sticking it out. All right. They're going to go past. I got the donk on the Arceus, but they want to keep going here. I'm curious to see what they actually are able to pull off on this next turn. Yeah, we got the donk. My opponent's feeling like they still got some fire left. Still got some fuel. Still got some gas in the tank with this lone Kyurem V. What are they going to pull out here? What do they got cooking right now? I feel like there's very little they could pull off here that I would be scared of. All right. They've got a plan, though. See what this plan involves. Goodbye Sinnoh, goodbye Drapion. Yeah, Drapion going to be pretty useless in this matchup. The Sinnoh also, we don't play any of the stone energy like I mentioned. Going full aggro on the energy acceleration into play, and then hoping that the Arcanines can kind of trade out from there. What they decide to come up with here. Off this Ultra Ball. I would assume it'd be like a Crobat or a Luminion or something. Maybe they have a draw supporter in hand. They're going to go get another Arceus. But I'm going to be able to set up a ton of energy on the next turn as well. And we're just going to have too many energy in play, I think, for my opponent to be able to keep up with. And then we just need to find our Arcanines, and we'll be all good. Yeah, we just need to find the Arcanines at that point, which can be, I guess, sometimes a little bit of a problem. Like, we sometimes end up in benches with, like, no Arcanines in play. Then we have to go find it afterwards. Like, we just set up a bunch of Zapdos with a bunch of energy. Of course, get our EXP shares in play as well. Is a Luminion, like I predicted. I assume Marnier research will be on the way. But yeah, they're not going to get a KO. Could they get a KO here? Is there any card they could play like Melanie? Okay. It's actually possible for my opponent to get a KO here. But there's a Marnie, so we're feeling good. Yeah, they could go like they could have gone like Melanie. They had to discard a water first, though. Discard a water. Melanie to the Kyurem. Attach Rangaroo, or just get the VMAX and just VMAX rip the energy off the top. Would have needed a lot. Our draw is, to be honest, not that good. An Arcanine and 2 energy. We also got a Feather Ball, which can lead to a Zapdos to get more energy in play. But yeah, to be honest, our draw was not that good. So my opponent doesn't need to be too scared just yet. We also have to commit another energy to our active. But if their follow-up attacker is just going to be an Arceus, I mean, that just, I don't think that's going to do it. It just won't do it. Okay, they do have the Kyurem. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're actually 1 energy short, but we can remedy that with the Feather Ball for the Zapdos. So we do have the KO here on this next turn. My opponent thought they'd be surviving a turn. Not today. Zapdos for 2. Serena. Do this one. Down to give up an Arcanine here. That's fine. Another energy, and let's go ahead and let's get that KO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. My math skills haven't failed me. This should be a KO. 330 on the turn 2 after the donk. After the turn 1 attack, I should say. And we've got an energy to spare on our bench. Zapdos. No EXP shares in play, but when my opponent's got no follow-up or no way to KO my Arceus to speak of, not my Arceus, my Arcanine to speak of, we don't really need the EXP shares in play for the extra energy. We'll survive just fine like this, I think. Arceus, Guru to the bench, but yeah, I don't think the Guru's saving him. All right, Starbirth. They do have the V-Star. I'm trying to think if they have a way to actually KO this. That could be, for my opponent, that is their kind of route back into this. Can they KO this Arcanine this turn? Thinking about it. And they could Melanie or Raihan. They got the Melanie. To attach to Choice Belt, Zigzagoon, Net, Zigzagoon, KO Arcanine V. Even if they get all that with our current hand, and it's not going to change because they use Melanie, which means they can't Roxanne or Marnie, we have the return KO in the hand. Just about. We are just actually just an energy short, so we could actually whiff on the following turn, but it's super unlikely if I was to play a research next turn. My chances of hitting an energy are pretty high, even though we would be losing 8 of them off this Arcanine V. So yeah, they would need to still also get the KO to begin. So they need double turbo energy, Choice Belt, Goon, Net, Goon, to even first KO our Arcanine, and then after that, yeah, there's a concede, not surprised, and we get it in this one. All right, going second again, but once again, just an opportunity for us to get off a turn 1 attack. This opening start is okay. I think I'm gonna open the Zapdos here. We might want to use this Greninja twice. Looking like we're definitely going to want to use this Greninja once to open up the turn. And then from there, we'll see. Up against a Mew deck. Okay, so that makes things interesting. Donking the Mew V would be really nice. And then from there, going into Drapion into another, what's it called, at the end of the game is probably going to be the game plan. So, I'm going to look for the initial knockout on the Mew. And then go into the Drapion. And then go back into an Arcanine to get the last prize cards. Could be a KO on a Mew. Could be a Serena Gust KO off something off the bench. Doesn't really matter too much. Just need something like that to work. Looks like a pretty mediocre start so far from my opponent with the Ultra Ball for a Genesect, only having 2 cards right now. But yeah, pretty mediocre start. So Donk here is huge. All right. Yeah, Donk is a big deal. Okay, concealed cards to start with, I think. Okay, okay. This is basically the win for us. Just got to get there. Oh, wait. Nope, that won't work. They're just out of range on that. All right. Put us down. Gonna reset the Greninja. And then Crobat for 4 first, I guess. No energy, no way. All right, research. Where are my energies? Okay, we found a couple of them. Is that enough? Need to attack the Mew. Need 4 energy. It's 1. By Quick Ball away 1. Ultra Ball away 1. So I need more cards. This will give me more cards. Okay, this should do it. Quick Ball away this. Grab the Zapdos. Throw that down. Oh, oof. All right, Force Seal Stone. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Grab the Scoop Up Net. Net up the Zapdos. Send up the Arcanine. Zapdos down. Force. 4. And unless I miscounted. Did I miscount? No. Yes. No. Nope. Knockout. Let's get it. I was unsure there. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, hold up. I'm trying to do this math in my head. So I'm pretty sure it's enough. You always want to check twice. And that should be the dub. We even have the Drapion for the backup still, but we're knocking out anything that could send up this turn. I guess they could pull off. Nope, there we go. Another dub with another tournament attack. All right, here we go. Got a lot of good cards in the hand. Gonna have to let quite a few of them go, but that's fine. We'll see what we're up against here as well. They got the sleeves. They got the deck box. Is it Mew? No, it's Zoroark. Okay. So as long as I don't have the Dunsparce, this is going to be a free matchup. I say that, but actually I'm not too... I like unconvinced myself of that. It could still be close. If they have the Dunsparce, I guess it's going to be close. Nah, we're gonna wreck them. We're going to wreck them. Easy dub. Double EXP share in the hand. I'm feeling good about this one. Feeling good about this one. The double EXP share is not something I've been able to set up this early. Actually, I might have to Ultra Ball one of these away, though, actually, to be honest. I don't think I can keep both these EXP shares. That'll be like a hard keep, I think. It'll be hard for me to keep both of these EXP shares. How will I ever keep both these EXP shares? I don't think it's going to be possible. Not on the current board state. Maybe if I top deck a Zapdos. If I top deck a Zapdos, then I could keep both EXP shares. Because I could Ultra Ball for the Crobat, put the Zapdos down, attach the energy to it, attach both EXP shares. Ultra Ball, Crobat for 6. Go get a Arcanine. Or not get an Arcanine. Get a Crobat, find us the Arcanine, gets the first KO. And then from there, that's where it gets tricky. Do they have the Dunsparce? Most Zoroark decks play Dunsparce. That's be a little bit crazy to not play Dunsparce, wouldn't it? It'd be a little bit crazy to not play the Dunsparce. So I'd be kind of surprised to not see Dunsparce. All right, so far so good from them. They got the Crobat as well. Okay, so they're setting up just cleanly here. I got the Rotom Phones in there as well. The new Zoroark V-Star technology. Definitely going to be trying out that myself at some point. Finnegan Lynch saw an article from them the other day, and I was like, they're really preaching the phones over the shoes. So catch that from me sometime soon over on the stream, and I'll probably make a video with it here on the YouTube channel as well. Going over talking about the phone in the Zoroark. I'm definitely intrigued by it. Definitely want to give it a shot. Ball now. Do they have the Dunsparce, though? We haven't seen it yet. That's a Rangaroo. Is that a wrap as well? A Rangaroo? A wrap? We're about to take over from here. All right. See if we can put it together. Another energy off the top. I want to play these Ultra Balls. Definitely curious. All the way these two. Okay. I'm gonna get a Zapdos. Okay, then Ultra Ball away these two. Yeah, I guess that's kind of how it has to go, like this, right? Yeah. I could have got like Radiant Greninja first, I guess. Didn't feel too great. So I feel like this is a little bit better. For 6 should be an easy. Hold up. Not easy yet. Double EXP share, super nice. Greninja's nice. Bench space for Zapdos, also nice. Okay, so Arcanine down, Greninja down. EXP share on the Greninja. This over on the bat. Research. Play a lot of energy. This shouldn't be an issue. And it's not. Let's go with Greninja first. All right. Go ahead and quick ball away. Gotta kind of keep this arena, right? What do I actually quick ball away here? I'm actually not sure what I want to quick ball away here. Got attach return, 2 energy on a Zapdos. What if the Zapdos isn't in the deck? I don't know if there's all 4 in there. Let's find out. It's not. All right. That made things awkward. Gonna grab Drapion. I'm gonna go for, all right, move this energy over. Attach return. Boom. All right. We still got Scoop Up Nets though. I was like, what if it's just not there? What do I do? That's fine. We got to figure it out. The next attack is... We didn't get a whole ton of energy in play this turn for how much we did, though. Kind of disappointed in the overall outcome, to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed in the overall outcome here of how much we actually got done. Research is super good, though. More cards is better. There's that Zapdos. Lazy Zapdos sleeping on the job. I don't think I'm going to have bench space for the Zapdos, though. Yeah, we do get to keep 2 energy in play. Thanks to the XP shares, so that will be a big deal. Definitely will be a big deal. We haven't seen the Dunsparce from them yet, but they definitely could still have it. Yeah, they definitely could still have the Dunsparce. If they don't have the Dunsparce, we just got to attack 2 more times, and we're walking away victorious. But yeah, our this start, like 4 energy in the discard pile, is only gonna have 2 in play after these EXP shares pop. I mean, the EXP shares popping is super nice, but I feel like more could have been done. You know. I feel like there was an opportunity to get more done here. And we weren't able to do it. Okay, there's the KO. Gotta keep chaining the attacks. Should be good. Let's do. Okay. Top deck is an energy. Throw this down. Throw on the Zapdos. Give it an energy. And research. No Crobats left as well. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like my bats. That's a pretty good draw, though. Go ahead and net reset. This Zapdos. Doesn't really matter which one I do. Just got to do one of them. Attach. Retreat. And get that energy. 1, 2. Guess this one. I don't know which one is best there to grab. Okay. I have no clue. Yeah, we're done. All right. I think if we just do this, though, we basically just win the game. The other thing I can think about is I can get Roxanne or Marnied into absolutely nothing. So if I just play this quick ball right now and put this down and then maybe do this as well 2 times, I think that's it. I think this gives us game. Not 100%. Okay, they could still have Roxanne plus Vacuum away one of my EXP shares, and off the Roxanne, I could draw no energy, no draw supporter, nothing. But they need Vacuum to get rid of the energy, and they need a Roxanne. So Vacuum usually doesn't play in Zoroark, and a Roxanne is also usually not played in Zoroark. So I'm feeling pretty good about our chances here to get the dub. We'll see, though. We'll see what they got here. Ticking Curse is on the way. Gonna KO my active, but with the double EXP share in play, they need some of those things. They can't do it off their current board state. It's just not possible. They need something, or yeah, they need something. They can't do it off the current board state. Literally impossible. They need a little bit more here. Will they be able to pull it together, though? Is the question. Do they have what it takes? It's a very moment in time. Manaphy is not it. That's not gonna do it for him. Ticking Curse. That's it. Manaphy is not Dunsparce. It is an annoying tech card that is pretty good in some matchups, but not specifically good in this matchup because we do 0 damage to our opponent's bench Pokemon in any possible way. Let's get it. Energy up. And give me another one. And a knockout to close this one out here. That's going to do it for this gameplay with the Arcanine deck. If you guys want to get some more gameplay from me with this deck, like I said, check out the secondary YouTube channel, AzulGG2. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.